Good morning, my dudes, and welcome to my little corner of the internet. If you're new here, welcome. I'm so glad you're here. And if you're a regular, welcome back. Again, so glad you're here. My dog is sitting right here, like, staring at me with, like, the craziest eyes, and I don't really know how to handle that right now. Can you stare at something else, please? Or come here. You come here? Come here. Hi, Lucy. Hi. No, don't lick my lipstick. No. It's not for licking. No. It's not for, okay, you have to get down now. Get down. I don't know why you want my lipstick, but you can't have it. Yes, I love you very much. Okay. Today is podcast episode number 26 for this year. For me, it is Friday, September 26th. Oh, there you go. It's 26 and 26. Now I won't forget. I mean, not that I need to remember past right now. This is going to be a really short episode. I have very few things I can show you. So, that being said, let's jump right in. Two of my whips I won't be showing you because I didn't work on them at all. I didn't work on my blur cardigan at all, and I didn't work on my cross stitch at all. So, there's that. This is my Purl Soho sample that I am working on. We had a bit of an issue with it, but we're back on track now. But this is taking up a lot of time. It's not challenging by any stretch of the imagination, but it's very large. So I spent 85% of my time this week working on this. And I can't even show it to you. To my knowledge, there are no new things that I knit that have been released since last week, but I haven't actually checked. So there's that. Whip number 2. This is the Haw Creek Pullover by Andrea Gahn, and I am knitting this up in yarn, yes. In this yarn, the colorway is called Hatter's Teal Party, and it is Carol Feller's Nua Sport. Last week, I was right here on the body, so you can see I didn't work on that at all, but I was right here on the sleeve, and now I'm all the way down here. I just have 4 more decrease repeats, and the repeats are only 6 rounds, and that's pretty small. So this sleeve, if I'm lucky, will get finished today, because I can't work on the part of the Purl Soho project that I'm currently working on. Like, there's 2 different kinds of parts. One part I can work on whenever. The other part I can only work on when it's light out and I have good light. And I'm on that part right now. So when it gets dark out tonight, I'll take over on this. Probably. I will move my marker. I will definitely finish this sleeve by next week. At least I hope so. I'd like to finish this sleeve, and I'd like to do the neckline before continuing on the body, just to see how things are going to hang. Because, like, the neckline looks relatively complete because of the edging that you do while you're knitting it, but you're supposed to put an I-cord here, and that could really, like, cinch things. I don't want it to, but it could. So I want that complete before I decide how long I want the body. So from this perspective, it looks complete. Like, look, it's a finished sweater. Not. Anyway. So that's almost done. Okay, and now I have one more whip to show you, which is actually a new cast on, which is spoilers for an upcoming Instagram and Shorts series. So, if you don't want to be spoiled for future Shorts and Instagram Reel series, then now is the time to skip ahead to acquisitions. Last chance. Okay. I have started a scrappy sweet shop blanket because my bin of fingering weight scraps was literally overflowing and I couldn't handle it anymore. So I am making a random scrappy sweet shop blanket. Anyway, so I sorted my fingering weight scraps into like using the black and white camera filter on my phone. I sorted them into darks and lights, which is like not very accurate. It's like deeply saturated, not very saturated is a more accurate way of saying it, but even that's not completely accurate either. And yeah, there's overlap, but it's fine. It doesn't matter. We just needed to sort into things that were going to probably have decent contrast for the sweet shop blanket. So here's where we've gotten so far. We have 13 squares, I think. Yeah, 13 squares. The bottom triangles are the light color. The top triangles are the darks. But like, you can see what I mean. Like, but that's what we've got so far. This is the other thing I've been working on a decent amount during the week. I've been doing like 2 or 3 squares a day. I'm not doing any today, but so I'll have a cool random blanket and I'll get rid of a bunch of scraps. Hopefully all of them, but we'll see. We'll see. So that's all the whips. Not very many, because you know, samples be like that. So Lucy, no, 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 no. Lay down. Not sit, lay down. Yes, I love you too. Next we have acquisitions. I only have one. But it's a good one. I know this looks really stupid because it's just a big white box, but this is the Fangirl Fibers Dark Academia Halloween Countdown box. So there's a couple little extras on top, so I thought I would show them to you. So, spoilers for the 2025 Fangirl Fibers Dark Academia 31-Day Halloween Countdown box. If you don't want to see the project bag because you haven't gotten yours yet or you don't want to see it until October 1st, skip to book chat. Last chance. If you don't want spoilers, skip now to acquisition, or not to acquisitions, to book chat. Okay. Can you please stop touching my tripod? Okay. Here's the bag. It's got like a key and a skull and a jackalope and an anatomic heart and a bunch of floral things and some mushrooms and a butterfly and a book and a potion bottle. It's great. Is that in frame? Yes. Very pretty. And then all the yarns are in these little things. This is October 4th. I got the fingering weight version. And then there's also stitch markers in here, but I'm not going to look at those yet. I'll wait to look at those. Okay, so I do not currently have plans for what to knit with this. I had somewhat thought after watching Annabeth of Annabeth is Knitworthy knit her Kintra that I might like that, but this is just too many colors to try to fit into a Kintra, and I refuse to try to decide which colors get to go in and which ones don't. So 31 colors is too many for a Kintra. So I don't know what this is going to be. It's probably not going to be anything right now, but I'm very excited about it. So that just leaves book chat. I'm definitely now feeling like I have accomplished nothing this week, but it's okay. I'm still getting over being sick. It's been a week. I have like hated everything this week. Nothing is keeping my attention, book or project wise. But I read one book since last week, and that is The Starving Saints by Starling. I don't even know what to say about this book. It was really messed up, but also really interesting. Super horror vibes. I mean, not just vibes, it is 100% horror in a medieval setting. It was very interesting and sometimes very not what I wanted to read. But I finished it. Books I'm currently reading. Still reading Enchantra by Kaylie Smith. My brain has not let me read physical book all week. Brett and I are reading Artemis by Andy Weir. I'm reading Battle of the Bookstores by Allie Brady. Tenderly I Am Devoured by Lyndall Clipstone. And Brett finished Legendborn and assured me that Bree stops whining at a certain point, and that it was actually really interesting and I should give it another chance. So, after a full day of complaining about it and saying, no, I'm not doing that, I re-picked up Legendborn by Tracy Deonn. I will be finishing Battle of the Bookstores next because it's due back in 3 days. And then Tenderly I Am Devoured. Which I don't understand where it's going, but I like it. So, yeah. That's it. That's it for everything. I said this was going to be short because I didn't have much to tell you or talk about. And that's just how it is sometimes. I am in desperate need of some espresso, so I will sign off here. Thanks so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed this episode. You're going to want to go follow me over on Instagram so you can see me start opening that Fangirl Fibers countdown, because I'm only going to be doing that on Instagram stories. There's a chance that after that I could turn those into shorts, but that's not a plan for right now. I don't think it's interesting enough to like be permanently on the grid or in the video section. But if you're like really wanting to see it, leave me a comment and let me know. Like, comment, subscribe. If you are not already subscribed, please do so. You've watched this long. I don't know why you're not subscribed. We are currently at around 440 subscribers. We are getting super close to 500. Yeah. It's very exciting. if you want to support this channel in some fashion, I do have a Ravelry wish list posted down in the description box. You can buy me a pattern if you want to. Obviously that's 100%. Like, I feel like being the nicest person in the world today. It's like that. So thanks so much for stopping by. Click that notification bell to be notified of my next upload if that's something you're interested in. And I hope you have time and find time to do something just for you today, just because you wanted to, because you like it. Because we really need that these days. So, I love you all. Thanks for being here, and I'll see you next time. Bye!